A five-force model is a way that a company can assess industry attractiveness. And by attractiveness, we mean profitability. If an industry is highly attractive, it means that the chance for profits are high. If it's not attractive, the chance for profits are low. In doing this, we really look at the industry itself, and not just the companies that are competing, but a lot of other players that are involved in creating the dynamics of that industry. And these are the five forces. Now remember this, every industry is different, but the underlying drivers of profitability are the same in every industry. Now the five forces determine the competitive structure of an industry and its profitability. Industry structure, together with a company's relative position within the industry, are the two basic drivers of company profitability. Analyzing these five forces can show how companies can position themselves within the industry in order to make the best profits. The first power is rivalry among existing competitors. If the rivalry is intense, if the companies are really fighting each other, it drives down the prices or dissipates profits by raising the cost of competing. Companies compete away the value they create. Rivalry tends to be very fierce if industry growth is slow, there's a lot of competitors, or there's high fixed cost. Another form of competition is what we call substitutes. Now think of it this way, a substitute and a competitor, they're both rivals. They're just one is more direct and one is more indirect. A substitute is a product or service that meets the same basic need in a different way. If it does this, then industry profitability will suffer. For instance, video conferencing is a substitute for travel. Email is a substitute for express mail. The threat of a substitute is high if it offers an attractive price-performance trade-off to the industry's product, or if the buyer's cost of switching is very low. The next thing we're going to look at is new entrants. The threat of new entrants into an industry can force current players to keep prices down and spend more to retain customers. The easier it is for other companies to enter, the more difficult it is to make a profit. The threat of entry puts a cap on the profit potential of an industry, because if there's too much money there to grab, other companies will come in. Things that determine threat of new entrants includes entry barriers and availability to resources. The fourth power is the bargaining power of suppliers. Companies in every industry purchase goods from other companies. These are vendors or suppliers. If the suppliers have a lot of power, that will serve as a drag on profitability of the industry trying to get supplies. But powerful suppliers can use their negotiating leverage to charge higher prices or demand more favorable terms. Finally, we have the bargaining power of buyers. Powerful customers can use their clout to force prices down or demand more services at an existing price, thus capturing more value for themselves. Buyer power is highest when the buyers are large relative to the competitors serving them. So, for instance, if you're an industrial company and you're selling goods to Walmart, the power of buyers is really high because Walmart is a major player. On the other hand, if you are a company that sells their goods to lots of other undifferentiated buyers, the power of buyers is low.